Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Here's Eric Ibar now. His batting average on the year down at the .240 mark entering play. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
In the second spot,
digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Will Myers is on deck. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Full count. Here it comes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. He misses as he's retired for round number 1. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Solarte is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Jed Jerko now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Squared that one up just a little late. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, these are the kind of matchups you don't see very often. Both guys have a great shot at being Rookie of the Year. Maybe this battle tells us who wins it.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And he struck him out. So striding in, Carlos Asuaje. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he got him.
Batting 7, center fielder number 7, Manuel.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Matt Adams. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of the bat.
To short. Ibar fields it cleanly. There's one. Back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play. Now in the box, Greg Garcia. It's been a rough go. Hit on the ground out for short. Therefore, it is Ibar. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Christian Bethancourt. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Colin Ray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away. And he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Eric Ibar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped up. Garcia is there for it, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alex Reyes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dexter
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Let me Diaz.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue? And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
First baseman number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Ryan Schiff.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. At the plate, Jed Jerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is in pursuit. 1 away. Here's Matt Adams now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One and one. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Renfroe waits on it. And he makes. That's the final out of the inning. Ready now. Carlos Asuaje comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Christian Bethencourt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Schimpf brings it in, and he's set down 1 away. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Alex.
A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Colin Ray comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Number 8.
Ready once again, Eric Ibar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw won't get him. Digging in and looking for more, Yangervis Solarte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Number 10. Hunter
Ready for another
Renfroe.
shot now. Hunter Renfroe. Couple of walks for him thus far. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A shot down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Fowler rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So striding in, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kevin Segrist is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to
number 46, Kevin Segrist.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Asuaje. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Diaz ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the Padres.
So stepping in, Manuel Margot. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Diaz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now
digging in to try it again, Greg Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 2-2 now. Colton Wong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Over the outside corner. Splitter, 2-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Solarte. 2 gone. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And that will conclude matters here in. Tyler Lyons comes on to work now, and he's
the number 70, Tyler Lyons.
The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jerko into shallow center. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Colin Ray.
Chase Darno will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's a high pop-up. Molina has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Ibar. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Garcia on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Jared Kozart is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 32.
And the pitch.
Matt Adams.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes. Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
High pop-up. Aswahe is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Sunhwan comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So this one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Greg Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Todd Cunningham will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Fielder number 25.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. And this is down. And that should do it. And the Cardinals are going to walk off a winner. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the